Hi, everyone, and welcome to Trades of the Weeks with myself, Dennis Sahlstrom, and...
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. Keith here as well.
That is awesome. And we have a lot of things to cover today. We're going to be speaking about what is happening in the stock market. Cryptos, they are outrageous. They're going to new all-time highs. And why is Solana going up? Why is Harmony going up? We're going to be sharing all that with you, taking some profits today as well. So I hope you guys are excited about that. Now, before we get into the stocks, there is one thing I want to share with you, and that is if you are a client of ours, do make sure you send an email to Gabriella@investment-mastery.com to become the client of the week. That would be an honor for us to have you featured on our Instagram, and where we can share your progress and your success to inspire other people to, of course, do the same and to start trading and investing, which can make such a huge difference for your life. So please go ahead and do that. Send an email to Gabriella@investment-mastery.com. Now, let's dive into it. Let's see what happened in the stock market last week. So we have a few here to go through, and before Keith shares some good news with us, and that would be that we might have, well, we haven't actually taken any profits, but we are about to. So if we're looking here at bets, so Roundhill Sports Betting and iGaming ETF, we are shorting this at the moment since we have a nice downward trend. And we are around break even at the moment, so do your own research. It might be that it will go down further. But the other ones here were in a couple of other shorts, among others SSP as well, which I do believe we actually got stopped out of yesterday. So this is actually a 1% loss on that. So that's not good news, but that is how it is. And so 1% loss on SSP, boo. And then we have SMED. We're still in this. We're waiting for this to go higher. And waiting for it to take us in, actually. And the same with SFT, also just ranging sideways, have a nice green candle yesterday, so do your research on this. Might be a good one to be getting into as well. But what are we doing with Dropbox, Keith? What are we doing with Dropbox?
Perfect. So as Dennis said, we had some great news this week in regards to Buffaloes. And with Dropbox, as you can see, we're in a long position and currently in a good amount of profit. And with that, we've now moved our stop loss up to 1%, meaning if it does drop down to our stop loss, we lock in at least 1% profit, which is great for us. So if it does continue higher, we can move our stop loss higher. So that's Dropbox. The next positive news is eBay, and this is a great one that we've had recently as well with eBay. Once again, a nice bullish move. We have now locked in 5% profit, which is great. And we are hoping, or not hoping, expecting it to push a bit higher as well, so we can lock in a bit more profit with eBay, especially with Black Friday and Christmas around the corner. We should see pushes in revenue as well, which should hopefully move the stock higher. And then the next one that we have is going to be Garmin. And with Garmin, just like Dropbox, we are moving our stop loss to 1%, locking in 1%. And once again, if it drops down, we've made money. If it does push higher, we can move our stop loss to lock in more profits. But Dennis, do we have any new Buffaloes that we're looking at this week?
We just might, but I can't believe it's Christmas soon. I felt like it just was Christmas. But that is such a good point. I think about what is happening in the market and what companies can benefit from it. And eBay and Dropbox, well, eBay predominantly, I guess, and Garmin as well might actually benefit from that. So, and this is why we're not just taking the profits. Yeah, we have a 1% loss, but we lock in 1% here, 5% here, and another 1% here. So that's 7%. We're locking in, but because this could turn into 10, 15, 20%. It's a bit in discovery mode at the moment, eBay. And, next week we could be up another 2, 3, 4%. For all we know, we don't want to use emotions. Keith, are you using emotions?
No, we definitely do not use emotions. Remember the golden rule: cut our losses short, but allow our profits to run. And this is what we're doing with Buffalo, especially in regards to moving the stop losses up. Trade management is a key part to any type of trading. And this is where people do tend to lose money, is they allow a profitable position to become a losing position. But by moving up your stop loss, that will never happen. And that is a great thing that we do. And I say, if you make 4, 5, 1% each month, that's still 5% on your overall account. You can't really complain about that, right, Dennis?
No, well, everything is relative, I would say, Keith. But no, you shouldn't complain about that. That's 5 times better than you get in the bank every month. That's pretty good. All right, so that's really good. And besides from that, what is happening in the market, Keith? Before we go into the new Buffaloes, what is happening in the market?
Great, perfect. So in regards to the market, as we know, stocks is relatively slow with market updates and market news. But one of the biggest news announcements this week is it's earnings season coming up with our third quarter earnings. So we just need to be aware of all the stocks that you're trading. If you are especially Buffalo trading, please watch out for earnings, because we could see a bullish gap up or down, being bearish. And that is something that we do need to watch out for, especially if we're Buffalo trading. But if it's VCA, perfect. We don't matter if the market gaps up or down, because we are investing longer term. But with earnings, we are going to see the big companies now, like your Apples, your Amazons, your Microsoft, they're all having their earnings this week. And that could really affect the market, right? Because they're the largest companies. So if they all have negative earnings, we might see a negative impact or short retracement in the market. But with that being said, the overall market is seeming to be bullish. We are seeing that the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones are all looking to make all-time highs again and recovering from the dip in China. Now, another bit of news that has come out is going to be around Apple and their data sharing or data protection laws. And they are limiting the amount of data that they're sharing to the likes of Snapchat, the likes of Facebook. And this could have a negative effect on Facebook's revenue, okay? Because by not allowing enough data from clients who are using Apple mobiles or Apple products in Facebook, they are going to be limited to their ads that they're able to set out. So that could be a bit negative for Facebook, but we can only wait and see, right? We don't have the crystal ball yet. We are still waiting for a new one to be delivered, because obviously the other one didn't work as well. But we are just waiting. But overall, markets being bullish, we are looking to start taking profits on our VCAs, which we'll go into in a few minutes, and also looking at more long positions in regards to Buffaloes. But Dennis, do you have anything else to add?
No, except from, I mean, your crystal ball might not be working, but my Swedish one is definitely working. So I'm telling you that much. So if you're getting one, get a Swedish one, because Amazon is actually in Sweden now as well. But we have a couple of new ones. We have AMN, and that's AMN Healthcare Services. A good support level at the moment. We have seen these kind of drops before, back in November, in February, and now we see another one. I know they don't look the same, but percentage-wise, they're actually the same amount of drop. So now we're waiting. It's consolidating. We're waiting for a break higher to enter. We have a nice 3-to-1 reward risk ratio on this. And the next one is EPC. That's Edgewell Personal Care Company. And that is also hovering around the support, a nice longer term support, which looks excellent. And we're waiting for that to go higher as well, which is going to be very, very exciting to see. So we're adding 2 longs today because the market looks really bullish. We're in a couple of shorts, but we do want to have overweight of the portfolio on long ones, just because the market is bullish. So that's it for the trades this week, for the Buffalo trading this week. And we are going to go into the crypto market in a moment. But if we look at the fear and greed index for stocks, you will see here that we are at greedy levels now. We spoke about a couple of weeks ago when the market was down, it was at extreme fear. And it's so weird that the market is at extreme fear when the markets are as high as they are. And we all want to wait for this to go higher, and it has played out as we thought. The markets are roaming higher, screaming higher even, and that's what we want to see. And let's see how long that lasts. But you're gonna get the first-hand information on trades of the week, on what is happening and how we are acting if the markets are going down or up. And that's both with cryptos and stocks. And if we move over to cryptos, we can see here that it's at extreme greed as well. And generally what happens now is that people start to pile in, right? They start to pile in. Bitcoin broke all-time high, which is incredible. So people are piling in now. So that is at extreme greed is good, but do start to take a little bit of profits, because when the market is greedy, then we need to act accordingly and take a bit of profits, which we have been doing. I'm going to go into that in a moment, but let's just get a Bitcoin update first. So Bitcoin broke the all-time high. Let's see what happens now. It did retrace a little bit, and it did go down a bit to retest the old level of resistance here. and now we are going higher. And we think that Bitcoin will go up to 100,000 per coin. We don't know, of course, which is why we are using the strategies and following those to the T, right? We do need to do that. We can't mess with the strategies because our emotions can't take the better of us. So do make sure you follow the strategies here. But if I just want to look here at the weekly chart as well, because on the weekly chart, we actually never closed above the highest point. So we do need to close above that before this will really lift off. But Bitcoin is sleeping a bit now. It's going a little bit sideways for the last couple of days, down a bit and then up, while altcoins has been soaring. They've been going a lot higher. And one of the reasons now that we did see Bitcoin go up again is because MasterCard actually announced that they have created a crypto integration for its customers. And we have around between 300 and 400 million people using cryptos today, but they have over 2.8 billion people. That's a lot more than the population in Sweden, I would say. And that's their database. That's 10 times the amount of people almost that are using cryptos today. This is one company. Just imagine when Visa comes in. Just imagine when all these other companies comes in. And not only that, they work with more than 20,000 financial institutions. And this is a company that are adding cryptos. Cryptos are here to stay. And this might be one piece of news that really triggers the market higher. The same with the futures. Bitcoin futures was released through an ETF, the first time ever on the US stock exchange. And that also broke the record in a way. It had over $1 billion in transactions, in people buying and selling in the course of one day. It was insane. So everything is happening, everything is playing out. We also see NFTs is really coming up to the surface, right? NFTs, you have a picture of Keith and it's a unique picture. You can buy it. Comment in the chat below if you would like to buy an NFT like that, because you can create it. And what the food chains are doing now, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, they are taking NFTs and they're kind of gamifying promotions. Like you get the NFT, a picture of a hamburger, a unique hamburger, which gives you a 30% discount, for example. Everything is happening. We're soon probably going to live. If you guys have watched Ready Player One, we're probably soon going to live in that world. It's incredible what is happening. And it's all happening. So if you're not in cryptos, it is time for you to do your research. Make sure you comment below, write, question mark, write, how do I get involved with cryptos? How do I get started? Write that down in the comment section below. And also write in, are you getting into the positions we have gotten into here? For example, we have Solana. We are up another 200% on Solana since last time we took profits. And that is amazing, of course, right? So we're up another 200%. So it's time to milk the cow. Let's go for it, Keith. Moo. That is good. That's a good cow moo. Then we have one as well, Harmony. Now, Harmony is creating NFTs. They're creating a DeFi platform. They're creating everything. It's a huge ecosystem, up 300%, so another 100%. So it is a good time to move there as well. Moo. Very good. So I hope you guys took some profits on that. And we did enter Solana when he was down a little bit the other few days, or well, the other weeks, and we're already up over 30-40% on that. So well done if you took action. But there are a few cryptos that haven't really moved. Cardano is one of them, down 29% at the moment. So you could get into this with a CCA strategy. Another one is Theta, is picking up speed a little bit, but it is down from the high still. Do your research on this. 50%, a great streaming platform for YouTube. We also have other ones. We have Phantom. We just looked at this. Phantom is another one that is really going for it. Probably up another 100%. We'll take profit next week on this. But then we have other ones. This is Chiliz, and Chiliz is Keith's favorite coin. You need to buy more, Keith. It's down a bit. Yeah, but this is another one. There's a good buying opportunity. They actually, with all the fan tokens, the Manchester United, you have AC Milan, you have Juventus. They are created on the Chiliz platforms. You need to own Chiliz in order to get those. And then we have GRT as well. We bought this 2 or 3 weeks ago, already up 50%. So I hope you guys are taking action. You could get into some of these if you have not. We went into Axie Infinity as well. Last week we did, we looked at Polkadot as well. It looks to be breaking the high here. So a lot of cryptos are really going for it. So that's it for the crypto update. Is there anything you would like to add, Keith?
Perfect. Yeah, there's one big thing that I like looking at, and it's how much of the coins are being held on the exchanges compared to how much are being held in hard wallets, because this could give us a bit of an early indication if the overall sentiment of the market is being bullish or bearish. And the amount of coins that are being held on the exchanges are actually at the lowest time, or the lowest amount since November last year. And what did we see last year? We saw another massive push up. So this is an indication that the overall market is being bullish. They're buying crypto and they're storing it in their atomic wallets or off the exchanges, which is showing that they're holding. Now, when you are seeing a large amount of holding from the whales or the big players who transfer money in and out of the crypto market, that is just showing you that they're trying to push the market up. So it is a great time to take profit. And until we start seeing coins flow back into the exchanges, I will still see the market looking to push higher.
Yeah, like we said, Raj, you will get the information here. So make sure you tune in. Comment below. Have you guys taken any profits too? That's the whole reason we're doing this, so you guys can benefit in the best way. So that's it for cryptos. We're super bullish, we're super excited, and we are going to milk the cow, right? Even though we are super bullish, we're still taking some profits off the table, 20% each time, right? 20% profits. So if we go into the VCA, which is a bit slower than cryptos, we don't see 100 or 200% gains in the same way, but Schneider National, great company with great fundamentals. We're up 15%. We're putting the stop loss at 15%. It's up 70% at the moment. So we're going to move this next week, Keith. I know you're excited. I know you want to move, but next week, Keith, next week, hopefully. Well, actually not hopefully. Let's hope they go up a lot more. Same with Dollar Tree. It's been a Dollar Tree for us. We went in 2 times, and this is the whole key. Get in all the way down, because now we're up 15% on good companies, right? It's a blessing when they go down. So up 15%, the stop loss goes a little bit below that. PayPal, right? PayPal actually went down 20%. It's down 20% at the moment. We're entering a second time. Such a no-brainer for PayPal to get in a second time on PayPal. And that is really it for the updates. We're in all of these here. We don't need to do anything. No new entries. Just take Zoom as an example. We're up a little bit on that, but we do need to go up a little bit. We're up 10% on some of these, but we're waiting for that 15%. And the new one we want to add is FedEx, right? FedEx Corporation. Christmas is coming. People are going to use FedEx more. I'm not sure if they are, but I hope so. We are about to find out. It's down 26%. It is recovering a little bit. And they have a positive income. They have an EPS growth that is positive. They have a return on equity, return on investment, return on assets that is positive as well. So it is a good company, a very solid company. They work all over the world. It's a global company. And I think it's going to be a no-brainer. We're obviously going to enter at the next 10% drop, the next 10% drop as well. But I think FedEx is a great one to get into as a first entry. Any thoughts on that, Keith?
Yeah, no, I think FedEx fundamentally is really, really good. It's pretty much fundamentally strong. We would hopefully start seeing a push higher as soon as Christmas period is coming and a lot more deliveries, a lot more revenue being brought in. But the one thing that I want to highlight is look at the last dip that the market had. Look at the last retracement that the markets had, and look how much higher it did push up, right? So the last time it dropped around 23, 24%, and it rallied up over 30%. So this could be something that we would expect FedEx to do again. So getting in on the cheaper prices, bring our average cost down. So when we do see the recovery or the rally up, we can then lock in that 15% profit a lot quicker.
All right, guys, this is it for this week. This is the summary. And as you can see, we're really bullish on the market. We hope you guys have taken the profits as well. Make sure you comment below. Have you gotten into FedEx? Are you taking profits on Schneider, Dollar Tree? And are you also taking profits on One and Solana, for example? So do make sure you comment below, right? And if you are getting these profits, also write to Gabriella at investment-mastery.com once again, so you can become the client of the week. And also, what do you think about my background before we get into our results? This is new. This is the Swedish office, basically. Looks a lot better than the one in UK. No? What do you think?
I'm not sure. But what I love is that lonely little plant in the corner. Hopefully you can get a lot more plants. Make it more of the George of the Jungle vibe.
Yeah, could do, maybe could do. But let's look at our results quickly. We can see here -1% on SSP on the Buffalo. We are up on VCA, haven't taken any profits. We're up on Buffalo, haven't taken those 7%, but we took around 300% on the small cap with Solana and with Harmony as well. One is the ticker there. So that's it, everyone. We hope you enjoyed Trades of the Week this week. And we are so excited for you, right? Because we hope you're getting the results as well. Make sure you comment below once again. That would be amazing for us to see and hear, and how we can support you in the best way. Also comment below if you would like to see something different, okay? And we are also very excited to be back here next week, because there's going to be a lot of new things to share. Maybe Bitcoin has made a new all-time high. We are looking forward to sharing more opportunities to you. So at the end of the day, we look forward to seeing you here next week on Trades of the Week.